Hello everybody and welcome back to the weekly VR news. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. Like normal, we'll go over everything amazing that transpired last week, prepare you for upcoming releases and game updates, and finally highlight any major events that are going on in the VR realm. Today, we have a ton of new games to go over. Multiple games are releasing this week, many of which I will be covering. Steam's Next Fest has plenty of playable VR demos. Quest Update 41 is currently rolling out and introduces Horizon Homeworlds. And finally, Meta has canceled their AR glasses for 2024. Now, there are of course links and timestamps in the description if you want to jump around this video, but let's start things off with this week's new releases. First on that list is the roguelite bullet hell wave shooter, Mothergunship Forge. Each run of Mothergunship is completely unique, allows you to collect crystals, unlocking over 100 different gun parts, and you will be building some of the craziest weapons I have ever seen. It's fast-paced and addictive, and also includes a 1v1 competitive gauntlet mode. I'll have a full review up later this week, but trust me, I don't think you guys are going to want to miss this one. Now, another exciting title that I'm also playing is Shadowgate VR. Shadowgate previously released for the Quest and is now coming to PCVR, and fans of classic style dungeon crawlers will definitely get a kick out of this title. You'll be solving puzzles, battling hideous creatures, and throwing fireballs at your enemies. The game actually reminded me of playing Stonekeep as a child, which is a title I bet most of you are too young to remember. And finally, from the developers of Vengeful Rights, we have Bocce time. Jump in with up to 4 players for some cute bocce action with a gameplay vibe similar to Walkabout Mini Golf. There's 6 different courts, 3 levels of AI to compete against, 1v1 or 4-player modes, and unlockable customizations. So if you prefer bocce over mini golf, you definitely want to jump into this game. Now that's it for new releases, but there is some exciting game updates that we also have to check out, and the first one is Book 4 for Demeo. Curse of the Serpent Lord will be available this week. It's introducing a new Warlock class, and it's filled with more of that amazing tabletop action. I will have some more Demeo coverage up later this week, but I will say it's quickly becoming a must-play VR title, and I highly recommend it to any tabletop fans. Now, if that's not enough action for you, you can get your John Wick on with the new Pistolwhip Contracts update. Cloudhead Games is shaking things up by adding daily, weekly, and monthly events. These contracts will help show off all aspects of the game and will vary in difficulty. So if you love Pistol Whip but ran out of new content, contracts will give you a reason to keep coming back. Pistol Whip has changed from a title that I originally had mixed feelings on into something that is an easy recommendation based on all of their recent updates. Now, if these updates and this week's release schedule is not for you, don't worry, because Steam's Next Fest is running right now, and there are plenty of VR demos that you can check out. Now, I won't spend time on every single one of these titles, and I will include a link in the description that has all the games currently available, but I do want to mention a few that I already know stand out. First on the list is a stunningly beautiful sci-fi adventure, Hubris. Hubris features Half-Life Alyx quality graphics, and overall the demo truly impressed me. Next up is another beautiful looking title, Green Hell, which features a 15+ hour campaign and is one of very few survival titles available in VR. There's a lot of depth in the mechanics, and this title ported extremely well from flat screen. Next up is the co-op zombie survival title, Requisition VR. I recently had a play session with some fellow content creators, and I absolutely laughed my ass off. It's still rough around the edges, and we were only able to access the PvP, but the crafting system shows a lot of promise, and overall it's just a lot of fun. Now I'm planning to use Next Fest to check out Ziggy's Cosmic Adventure, The Last Taxi, and Now There Be Goblins. But some other games include Virtuoso, Forklift Operator, and We Are One. I apologize if I missed any titles, but again, there will be a full list down in the description. Now, if you're not currently looking for new games, why not virtually explore the Tribeca Film Festival? Now, this isn't some gimmicky experience, and it was designed specifically for VR. From now until June 19th, you can download the free Museum of Other Realities app, and then add on the immersive arcade, the Showcase DLC. You'll be dropped into a gallery where you can customize your avatar, socialize with fellow patrons, and even pick up some drinks. Now, the main exhibit has a $5 entry fee, but once inside, you can experience an array of VR short films, documentaries, and VR created artwork. So if you're into that type of stuff and you want to spend the day virtually exploring the Tribeca Film Festival, it's a much better deal than you'd get in real life, and you won't have to travel to New York. But today's thumbnail promised so many new VR games, and that's what the Upload VR Showcase delivered last week. Now, a handful of these games were never seen before, and those are the ones I want to focus on. But if you want a list of everything that was seen in the Upload VR Showcase, that is in the description, and I'll also link you to my live stream that I did with Reese the King. Now, first on this list is Final Fury from the developers of Synth Riders. This is a neon-coded 1v1 fighting game, which has you making unique gestures in order to attack your opponent. It's said to be coming to all major platforms, and I'm really curious to see more. There's a lot of potential here, as titles like Blast On are quite successful, and this brawling aspect looks truly unique. And we also got another unique looking fighting game, Broken Edge. Rather than a brawler, you're duking it out with medieval style weapons, and the focus appears to be on fencing style combat. Easy to pick up and play, but hard to master. Now this definitely reminds me of Iron Lights, but at first glance I like the aesthetics and combat style better. So right now I can't wait to see how it plays. Now we also finally got a look at some gameplay for both Twilight Zone VR and Gambit. Twilight Zone will deliver 3 horror-themed, story-driven experiences, which look pretty damn terrifying. Now the mixed reality trailer didn't give us too much to go on, but they're truly unique environments, monsters that kill, and at times you're gonna need to run away and hide. I definitely want to experience this title, but I'm also a bit apprehensive by how scary it looks. Now something a bit more my style and easier to jump in is the 4-person co-op profanity-filled shooter Gambit. Gambit looks like a cross between Payday and Borderlands, and is promising a 20+ hour campaign. Excellent graphics, excessive violence, and co-op, I am sold. But if that's too violent for you, the Lemmings-style puzzle game PathCraft was also revealed. Help guide a little character from walking his way right off a cliff in this adorable looking title. And because everyone loves unlockable cosmetics, you'll be able to dress him in multiple different costumes. Now from here, the Upload VR showcase also gave us some amazing updates to games like Hubris, Mothergunship Forge, the Stride multiplayer, the new mechanics in Aspire 2, Propagation Paradise Hotel, Hell Sweeper, and some extra gameplay from Among Us. The first gameplay look of Dyschronia, Chronos Alternate, really caught me by surprise and looks truly intriguing and much more than their previous title, Old Deus Beyond Chronos. Overall, it's a really good showing, and again, I will put a link down in the description to everything that was officially announced. Outside of the Upload VR showcase, we got a reveal trailer for Finger Gun, which is coming at the end of the month. This is a Quest 2 hand-tracked wave shooter, and we also got confirmation that Ghostbusters VR is coming to the PlayStation VR 2. This is some pretty excellent news all around. I just think the VR community is looking for some more AAA style titles though. Now, outside of gaming, the Quest version 41 update has begun to roll out, and it will introduce the Horizon Home Worlds, allowing you to invite your friends to your home space and hang out in a 3D environment. Mark Zuckerberg himself recently gave us a little demo showing off how you can invite someone into your shared space and even watch a full 360-degree movie together. Overall, this is a cool little update that I'll probably never use, but I understand the appeal of having it integrated into the headset itself. Now, unfortunately, we'll be ending today's news with a cancellation, but before we jump into that story, you know what never gets canceled? My sponsorship from Kiwi Design. That's right, today's video is brought to you by Kiwi Design, my favorite site for VR accessories. I highly recommend their Quest 2 Elite strap over what Meta sells due to its enhanced comfort and durability. They also have some excellent hand straps, cable management systems, link cables, basically anything you might need for your VR headset. There's a link down in the description, and don't forget to use discount code Mateo311 for 5% off and to help support this channel. Okay, so back to the cancellation of Meta's 2024 AR glasses. Just like everyone else, Meta cannot avoid the financial instability, and as a cost-cutting measure, they're no longer planning to release AR glasses in 2024. So it looks like until 2026, the only glasses we'll see from Meta is a product similar to their already released Ray-Ban Stories. Now these aren't AR glasses, there's no HUD, and it's basically just walking around with a camera on your head. AR is a technology that is much more challenging to get right than VR, and it's really taking its sweet time. Hardware producers are also a bit gun-shy because VR never sold the way it was originally expected to, and no one wants to experience that again. So it looks like we're just gonna have to wait even longer, but the potential for AR to be something amazing is still there, and I just can't wait to experience it. Okay, everybody, that was today's new VR news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.